Alrighty, well, so today is day 41, day 40's video post today. We are making some nice progress. We're down another pound and a half, oddly enough, today. We weighed in 207, at least on my scale, which is the one I'm going to go off of, because it's a balance beam style. I went and had my yearly physical to check in on some stuff from last year. That was a little bit of a, I guess, red flag, really. But, so, I have a bunch of fatigue issues and things like that. And my weight these days doesn't consistently fall off, and it hits plateaus when it shouldn't. I'll lose randomly 3 or 4 pounds, and then I'll just be stuck there for 4 or 5 months, and then I'll lose 3 or 4 pounds and then be stuck there again. It doesn't make any sense. So we did a testosterone check last year. It was low, 304, when a bunch of literature says clinically deficient 299, but the medical scale here says you're not clinically deficient until 250. So, depending upon what scale you look at, it's either 5 points away or 54 points away. Either way, it's extremely low for a 35-year-old man, in my opinion, to be in the bottom 300. But, it is what it is. But so last week I went for my blood work, so it'd be done for today's physical, and they took my blood. They ran every single test you possibly could: kidney function, lipid, peptide, normal blood stuff like calcium, iron, all that, thyroid test, and they literally didn't do the testosterone test, the entire reason for the blood test. So, on top of having the physical, we redrew blood today to check these levels, and depending upon what they are is whether or not I will be being referred to an endocrinologist sometime here in the soon future to see what is going on, if it's a pituitary problem or an actual testicular problem. But we will see soon enough. So I'm looking at that, but we're doing everything else that we should be: cardio, lifting, diet. So, how y'all doing? So, with that, today is a leg day, and kind of looking forward to it, kind of not, but it is what it is. My arms, triceps pretty sore today, so I achieved what I wanted to yesterday with that. And then also on top of that, my shoulders are still sore. It's kind of hard to hold this thing up today. Top of that, we've got to build our form, pour that concrete curb in the backyard, probably maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. If I get all the form work done today, I'll go get concrete tonight. If I don't, then we'll go get concrete tomorrow, and we will go ahead and get that poured on Thursday, since it's supposed to rain on Friday. So, Friday night. But it's another 30 bags is what the estimate comes up to. It's a 6-inch by 6-inch curb that's 50 feet long. So whole lot of concrete to mix again. Probably be 5 hours or so. But anyways, we're getting back to the house. So I will see y'all later in the gym for legs. Alright, y'all. So we've been doing a lot of volume. Work at 315 for a while, doing 3 sets of 10. Today kind of just feel like going heavy versus doing volume, at least in the deadlifts. I don't know about for the rest of the legs yet, but we're going to hit 315 for probably 2 reps real quick. Then we'll move up, and then we'll move up again. And maybe we'll pull like 405 today. Maybe we'll go a little bit higher. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. I haven't pulled over 315 in a while, so it might feel a little funny. Not sure. But we're going to find out. So. Nice. Those feel smooth. And today, Bucked Up order showed up. Freaking awesome. New tee, new hat, looking fresh. Good old fit check. But we got our Banff pre-workout in. First time trying that. So far, really liking it. The beta-alanine tingles are definitely quite a bit more feely in these. Pretty sure it's got beta-alanine in it. I mean, that's normally the only thing that gives you the tingles. So, also trying their pump octalips. So far, I've only done a couple warm-up sets, but the amount of blood flow sensation I currently have going to everything, much higher. So it may be perceived as a placebo at the moment. We'll find out later, especially when we get into some leg work. How much the quads really pump up today is really going to be the telltale on that one. So, trying it out. It tastes good. Flavors, amazing. Mixes, great. So, as for that, killing it. Super killing it. Got the Blue Raz Pump Octalips. Trying the Cherry Candy Banff. And then I got my BCAAs and Rocket Pop, which is what my last Woke AF pre-workout was from Bucked Up. Flavors, consistent, awesome. Nailed it. But let me go ahead and add some more weight to this, and then we'll be back for another pull. Alright, so after that I actually went ahead and pulled 315 2 more times, just to feel a little more warmed up. We're going to go ahead, I moved up to 365 now. So let's go ahead and get this pulled. I think good old cross grip here, I think is what we're going to do. Haven't pulled this way in a while. Normally I'm strapped up. Easy money. But that, I think we're actually going to go for a 405 attempt, because that felt good. So let me go ahead and get 405 on the bar, and we'll be back. Alrighty, so got 405 on the bar. It's been quite a long. It's been a month since I pulled this, and then before that it was like 2 weeks. But before that, it was over a year since pulling like 4 plates. So, and then oddly enough, before that, it was probably like a year before that. And then it was like 7 years because I didn't work out for a long time after I broke my arm. So, I don't know what it is, but every time I get into 4 plates in the last couple of years, like I always get so nervous to pull it. Hands start kind of getting kind of clammy. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the adrenaline rush because I know it's heavy. Or like, I know a lot of gym goers, can pull 405, but there's not a lot of people overall in the world that can pick up 405 pounds. So like, it's kind of like a cool thought. It's a cool little ego thing every so often.
So we're gonna go for it raw today, no straps, no belt, and see how this feels. If this feels good, maybe we, you know, throw another 10 pounds on, try for like 415, maybe 420, you know? So we're definitely not moving up, but that felt extremely solid and strong. That makes me feel good. But man, I get some weird poppy cracky noises these days when I freaking start pulling 405. It happened last time too. I don't feel it, and nothing ever hurts. So I don't know what's making the poppy cracky noises, but it is what it is. But that feels freaking awesome. I'm excited, as you can tell. I am actually going to go ahead and drop the weight from this, and I think we'll hit like 275 for a couple sets of 5 reps. I think will be a nice good finisher. So I will be back in a moment. Now that we're done working up, and we pulled 405, went ahead and dropped the weight down to 275, and now we're going to go ahead and pull this for 4 to 6 reps. We'll see, probably around 5 or so. But I want to take these fairly slow and controlled and really put the load under time onto the posterior chain versus just trying to pull these super quick. So that way, I don't know about that whole like fast twitch, slow twitch, muscle stimulus stuff, but I do know time under tension leads to bigger pumps. That's what I know. So, and we're going to go ahead and go normal grip. No need to cross grip for these. That definitely gets you the blood rush. That lightheadedness always comes in pretty crazy. But, so, I'm go ahead and get this taken apart, put the weights back, and then we'll be on to V squats. We're done deadlifts. Now we're gonna go ahead and move into V squats, and the pump in the back of my hamstrings is actually pretty silly after those 275s. So, freaking think we're just going to hit a few sets of V squats here, and then I'm thinking some calf raises, and that will be today's leg day. Nice, simple, easy. We might move up some weight on these. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how many reps I feel like doing, but whatever puts a big pump onto the quads is what we're doing today. So. That's 5 at 210. Let's go ahead and go to 260 or 220 now. So we're going to go to 270 because that's 4 55ers. we'll see if we're going to move up from here, which is possible. Kind of winded. Kind of winded. Alright. Man, just those 10 reps. Can feel the crazy amount of blood just pushing into the legs right now. Feels pretty crazy. I think that pump apocalypse does exactly what it's supposed to with exercise. At least in my case today. Just 5 little 2 sets of 5, man. And not even that crazy of a weight. I really wish I had the ability to do like leg extensions and leg curls here. But having those issues with getting that thing ordered, everything else, that's just getting pushed off now for a couple months. Since here in a couple weeks I'm going to be leaving for a month again. So that doesn't make any point to order a machine I can't use. And then, but when we come back, it's probably what we'll be looking into. But I think I'm going to add some more weight to this, and I'll be back. Got another pair of 25s put on there. So that makes 320 pounds on the hack squat. Per side, or no, total. Sorry, I can't math today. So let's go ahead and try to hit these. I haven't V-squatted anything this heavy in probably actually ever. I don't think I've ever V-squatted this much weight. Hack squats, I think the most I've ever hack squatted is like 200 pounds. So I've never really used this machine for, well, any hack squat machine. I've never really used them for anything to do with heavy weights. I've always just used it in volume. But kind of feel like going slightly heavier, seeing what it feels like, because I haven't felt a heavy squat in a long time, because barbell squats just, I don't know what it is, but they just kill my lower back. Whether I do it high squat, or high barbell, high bar, or low bar, doesn't matter. Just lower back just hurts the next day. And it's so shitty, because I know I need to squat. Especially because I don't have a leg extension machine, and I don't have a leg curl machine. So, but let's go ahead and see how this feels. Noticeably heavier. That is a cardio killer. I tell you what, that'll make you lightheaded. Little baby quads, but they're showing up, getting a little teardrop. That little guy with my fatty thigh, but outer quad coming in. they're doing things a little bit at a time. Friggin' month ago, there was no definition at all. It was just round and fat. So, not bad. 41 days of staying at it. It's making progress. So, let's go ahead and do our calf raises. And we're going to call leg day at that today. I don't think really need to add much more to it. This is going to be like a pretty simple, like Sam Solik type of day here, where we just hit a few sets that are pretty heavy to us, and then for like a couple movements, and then move on. No need to overthink it today. So hamstrings got a pump from deadlifts, semi-felt glutes, a little bit of lower back, some upper back, all stimulated as well, but mostly the hamstrings and glutes. The hack squat, well, V squat, I can feel my quads are lit on fire, and they're showing some definition from the pump, and I'll take it. So we're going to go ahead and do calf raises, because we can't forget about the little guys. The part that everyone sees, no matter what, when you're wearing shorts. They're out there. You got little calves. Well, you have little legs. Sorry to say it. But it is what it is. So let me go ahead and get calf raises ready, and we're going to knock out some calf raises. Excuse my little dog out there barking. Somebody must be walking their dog by. She barks at every dog now. She never used to, now she does. And then what's funny is when I'm out walking her, she just wants to be everyone's friend. So I think she's literally just barking because they're obviously not allowed to walk up to the fence and interact with it. She's so silly. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and do these on the normal bar today instead of the Smith bar, so that way we can work on a little bit of balance work instead of always just being in a dedicated line. So let's get these things knocked out, because it is just about time to go eat dinner. Oh man, those are brutal. My poor little calves. But I tell you what, it is way easier to raise a literal calf than it is to grow big calves. It takes a long time, unless you're genetically gifted, and then, well, it's a plus. Then you don't have to work on them. But for me to get big calves, it took, oh man, basically 3 years that very first time until they're actually, you know, what I'd consider large. So these guys, definitely not genetically gifted for. It takes a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and knock out 3 or 4 more sets, and I'm going to be out of here. So with that, make sure you're getting something done, and don't be a lazy fuck.